Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us as we highlight one of my, I think, absolute favorites in my game, in any game, to be honest. 2023 certainly is the year for women in sport. The Women's T20 World Cup just destroyed all previous television records, having already been successfully hosted in the Western Cape, probably one of the best ever from the female sporting perspective. Then the province is set for the Netball World Cup starting next month, while later in the year, Banyana will be flying the SA flag at the FIFA Women's World Cup. And this could be our year. Now, someone who has not just been at the forefront, but has been in that engine room, throwing the coal in there. I know coal's a dirty word right now, but she has played a part within women's sport unlike any other I have known. She is a cricket commentator. That's a bit of an undersell, and she's our favorite. G Sport girl for girls. It's Kass Naidoo. You are the G and G, okay?
Oh, I love that. Thank you. It's so good to be here.
Really good. Congratulations. It's difficult to know where to start with you because there is so much going on in your ecosystem, but G Sport, 17, your eldest child.
Yes, my eldest child.
When you see a night like this come together now and everything, it almost feels like a singularity in women's sport is happening before us. Is that the validation you need, or do you need validation? How are you feeling about this year's awards?
I feel like the more we progress, the more gaps we see, and for me, that is the success. The success is that we've spent 17 years building up to the greatest year for women's sport, and now we sit back and we reflect positively, but we also say, the job is not done.
Yeah, it's just beginning now.
Yeah, you've got foot soldiers around the country saying, if we've had a record-breaking T20 World Cup, what else can we get right?
Yeah, well, we'll do it with netball, and we'll just keep doing it. Here's the crazy thing, because everyone thinks that this is an overnight success story because we hosted a World Cup. This is on the back of years of pushing, of little battles, of a bit more representation there, getting onto a commentating panel that's all men. With that lived experience, now that you're starting to see the shift, it's becoming a job, whereas there was no job previously. Now is the time to get to work because there's a framework to drive it. How far have we come? When we talk about record-breaking this year, put it into perspective for us, because we have never, this is unprecedented growth.
It is unprecedented, and if you put it into greater context, no senior men's or women's team has made a Cricket World Cup final before. So this was historic. Gender, irrespective of gender, they did as well as they did. Why? They did so well because 10 years ago, professional contracts were handed out to the Proteas team. They play in global leagues. So when you look at all that global focus, that is the reason they got into a final.
Yeah.
You know, you'll hear some of them saying, oh, it was luck, England should have won the semi. It was pure grit and determination because 10 years ago, we started getting paid. And that is the end game, Graham, is when I look at G Sport and I think, if you ask me what is my dream, that we play a pivotal role in ensuring that every woman in sport is paid to play sport.
Yeah. As it should be, because if we want it to be a career that supports this television industry, and let's be honest, sports supports TV, pretty much in the current model, definitely in the digital transformation that we're seeing, we need that to be relevant. Are we seeing the roadmap here? We love a cheat code, and South Africa has the cheat code. We host amazing events. We do. We do it. We have the eco-tourism. We've got all these different elements. Is this the roadmap to increase that footprint? How do you see this panning out?
I think if you're prepared to collaborate and share the joy, then you do better. And no man is an island, no woman is an island. And I think a lot of people who are seeing the success in 2023 might get giddy and want to do it on their own. Success is in collaboration.
I can see the difference in the way my daughter appreciates sports. And I am obviously a little bit sports crazy because I know the developmental elements of it, you know, but I've got good reason. Look where I've grown up. You understand. For me, I can see a shift in her perception of sport. And it didn't come from a man telling her that her sport was okay. It came from seeing women. It came from her literally seeing the fastest ball ever being bowled in women's cricket.
How good.
In Cape Town, in South Africa, by a South African. Look at that.
Yes.
That matters.
It matters because you can't be what you can't see. So when I've got a little boy at home who's a leg spinner, he saw Dane van Niekerk take 4 wickets and he went, got his ball and started practicing doing what she does. So what we're doing is we're finding that women's sport is inspiring young girls and boys equally. We're starting to respect each other and credibility feels good for both genders. It's not like we all have to look up to the men. We hope we're going to get a chance. We're in.
Yeah.
We're in, baby.
We're there, and there's a bit of a novelty vibe about it as well, which is a very South African thing to capitalize on. We can do it. If I had to ask you, in one word, or hyphenated word, what do you need more of right now to keep doing what you're doing within women's sport?
Corporate support.
Okay. Done. Boom. Well, hopefully the right corporate mind with the right heart is watching right now. If you want trajectory, if you want growth path that is going to reap, I think, unprecedented rewards, just like this previous World Cup did in the TV space, commercially, bank on women. Invest in women. And if you're looking for a woman to invest in, she's your girl. Esports for life.